We are in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have the football first here. This is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down. The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away.
The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So Oregon's offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
That's reeled in. It's more. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. It's second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Moore. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here's a first and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? To throw, it's Moore. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to pass. It's Moore. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Couldn't find anybody open, he just has to throw it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Pitch to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
To the air, it's Moore. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pass complete on a crosser. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Pemby. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff heading left. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Hemby. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Grab near the sticks. It's Becker. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And now the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. Trying to convert with a sweep. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
First down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Catch made on the right side. Second down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. I thought I could stop when we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. To bootleg here. That's caught. It's Cooper. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Becker. Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Hoosiers come to the line with first and goal. To the air, it's Mendoza. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Whittington. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. QB keeps it himself. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's complete on the crossing route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Back to throw. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's low. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Ducks come to the line to start a first set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Pemby. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking for a gap, it's Pemby. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's low. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Took contact on the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hoosiers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is no good, incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So, Courtney, as we break for the third, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now play number 9 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Wide open downfield. And here he goes. Inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the pass is complete to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking for some space. It's Hemby. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We see this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
With the catch, it's Becker. We'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They try to sneak it for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The RPO caught to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Direct snap. Fights through a tackle. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Casper. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. I'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
QB decides to keep it here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.